In Germany, the country's election has left two parties trying to form a government. The country's Social Democratic Party aims to create a coalition with the Greens and Liberals before Christmas. But even that deadline might be overly optimistic, as Mrs. Merkel's Christian Democrat Party, now led by her successor, is determined to fight on to try to form its own coalition. Our Europe editor, Katja Adler, reports from Berlin.
If you find yourself wondering what just happened in Germany after yesterday's election, you're not alone. German voters have followed hourly news updates today, trying to get a sense of where their country's headed. These two rivals, one Social Democrat, one Conservative, each say they want to form Germany's next government. With the votes so splintered here, who'll be the first to form a stable coalition?
We have seen that the public have given us a mandate to make a serious go at driving this forward.
No party can derive a clear mandate to govern from this result, but we are convinced a government led by CDU-CSU is best for our country, and we will feel obliged to our voters.
Coalition building will be tricky. There are competing priorities between the political parties now in negotiations, including smaller parties like Germany's Greens and the business-minded FDP. But voters we spoke to today said they just want them to get on with it.
It is ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
We still don't know who will lead our country in the next years. And personally, I feel like the CDU should realize that we voted against them, that a lot of people at least voted against them.
All this political uncertainty might be unsettling for Germany's allies and trade partners abroad who are used to relying on German stability and predictability. But this is not about Germany imploding. The fact that Angela Merkel was Chancellor here for 16 long years was down to her. She was like a stopper in a bottle. Now she's going, a lot of those votes simply went elsewhere. This is a country used to coalition building, and in the meantime, Chancellor Merkel remains firmly in place. You do sense palpable frustration amongst many young Germans with the election aftermath. Luisa Neubauer is known here as Germany's Greta Thunberg.
They all talk about party politics while there's a climate catastrophe going on and someone needs to stop it. Politics created this generational conflict this year because people had to decide between their own interests and the interest of their child.
Angela Merkel was determined to keep her thoughts to herself today. Her retirement plans are now on ice. Coalition haggling here is predicted to last till Christmas, at least. Katja Adler, BBC News, Berlin.